Yo, what's good, guys? Chino here with another video, and today I got a box. We'll begin this process, but first I wanted to begin by telling you guys that I think my last video was negative minds. It was ego, right? Now if you watch that video, you'll understand how that leads up to this video. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a good September. You know, fall is coming up. It's time for that chilly weather. Really see a lot of cool stuff coming up, especially for that chilly weather. And you know, I'm really looking forward for fall. So you know, got my sweater already prepared for fall. Hope you guys are ready too. In this box, what we could have is, I don't know, it could be a mystery. I know what's in here, but you guys don't, and that's the point of this video, for you guys to help me unbox this video. Unbox the box, you know. And you know, it could be anything. Who knows? But you guys want to get to start? Every time I get a package, it's usually like smaller. I feel like every time I get a package now, it just gets wider and wider by the inch. But it does say Nike, so obviously it could be some shoes. I don't know, it could be some shoes. You guys can hear that? Cardboard, ASMR. So I think we could begin by cutting it open. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was just I think I have what's it called, roosters in my block, because every morning I hear, like around 5 or something, I hear roosters like kee, 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 every morning. Like, well, yo, you know what I'm saying? I ain't judging. I feel like we should interact with animals more, so you know, it's meant to be like that. But let's just open up this box. So I got my blade over here. I'm gonna just turn it over because I do got my address. I do got my address on it, so I'm gonna just quickly peel it. There you go. So we're gonna start off by, now this is easy because I got a job where I do this. Like, I gotta open packages. So open it. Other side. Now, the moment we've been waiting for. The original Nike box. Now we don't need this box no more, so I'm gonna obviously put it to the side. And here's your traditional Nike box, you know what I'm saying? Box. So what we got right now is a pair of Nike Dunks. Damn, these are bigger than I expected. Yo, can't go wrong with a pair of Dunks. Yo, these are bigger than I expected though. Nah. These are big as hell. I don't even know who got a feet this big though. But we got a pair of Pandas, guys. So the traditional black and white. Now these, I never really got a pair of like Dunks or anything, right? But I usually choose Jordans because growing up I didn't really have Jordans, you know, like I wasn't born here, I came from a different country. And when I first come, you know, when you're first immigrant, you're not really tight with money. Like, you're tight with money, you know, because you come from a foreign country. But long story short, I didn't grow up with like Nike stores or anything. My mom would buy me Skechers, you know, light up. Yo, back then, if you really knew about Skechers though, you had the light up ones. I rarely had the light up ones, you know what I'm saying? But I had Skechers, so I didn't even have the light up ones. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? But I always wanted a pair of Jordans or Nikes or something, even Air Force or something. Never even got a pair. But you know, I'm not gonna blame nobody. Now I could sit here and say that I could get a pair of Dunks in my hand, you know what I'm saying? And I got other pairs that maybe we could talk on another video about my shoe collection that I have. And you know what I'm saying? For those that you don't know, I'm actually a sneaker fan. And what's it called? I will bring that into my video soon. And before I even start the the original video was for, I wanted to put you guys onto my shoe page, which will be posted right now and at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's talk about fear. What is fear? I'm not saying you technically don't know what fear is. We all know fear, right? Fear is like a simulation of the head. And what I'm about to say real quick is, before I even start say anything, I don't mean to offend nobody, point blank, period. If you don't like the videos, please don't watch it. I always have to say this because if like it's, as you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people get offended, but it doesn't even mean that. On the other hand, fear, right? So if I say anything that offends, I am so sorry. I'm just trying to say something. These are difficult conversations that you could have with a normal person. Difficult conversations that people don't even have with people just because of the fact that they're scared of certain outcomes. All right. So respectfully, like I said before, this is a place where we can keep our secrets, where we can keep like a judge-free zone. I am not gonna judge you. I am nobody to judge you, etc. Right? Fear has been with us for a long time, and it's been like part of the simulations of our head, right? So there's 7 stimulations, not simulations, stimulations that affect the brain. 7 stimulations. 7 stimulations are love, happiness, sadness, fear, anger, sex, and drugs, right? I think, never mind. I think 3 of them are the same, right? They fall in the same category. Let me rephrase it. It's sex, love, drinking, smoking, sadness, fear, and ambition, right? Those are the 7 simulations. Like, it's the feeling of the mind, you know what I'm saying? You know, like when you smoking and drinking falls into the same thing. Sex, you know what I'm saying? You got your sexual energy, you know what I'm saying? The urges to want to do certain sexual stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's the grown conversation. Ambition, you want to work, happiness, you're happy, you're sad. Simulations, stimulation, you're stimulated, right? Now, fear is one of them, right? But fear is like, why do we have fear? Fear is like a survival tool, right? It helps us understand stuff that triggers us when we feel in danger, right? It's like an instinct, just like when you know what's good and bad, like it triggers you. Now, I'm not saying having fear is bad, but having fear can affect you in various ways. Now, the way I back this up is by going to read any self-improving book, and this is scientifically proven, right? Now, fear, right? What are some disadvantages of having fear? So first off, it is okay to be scared, to have fear of something. We are human. We are not programmed to be perfect. Our environment affects us. Even animals feel this, right? So it's a survival tool to keep us away from stuff that could keep us in danger, depending on how like it affects us, right? So fear, I'm not saying be a macho man and get yourself killed, but fear as in control it. Like I said, fear is something that puts you away, something that you don't like, that you feel in danger. Fear makes you feel a trigger where you're not safe. It's not a safe, obviously. Now, when you're in fear in this environment, in fact, I'm talking about the civilization. How does it affect us? Many people don't strive the way they want to because of living fear, depending on what it is. You know what I'm saying? For example, me, I had to let go of fear. To this day, I still gotta let go of certain fears. Like, let's say, to make this video, I had to leave the fear of like being, I don't know, like, of posting it up, putting it out there. But the fact that fear holds us back is only something that we put there, right? Depending on what the fear is. Now, we gotta let go of fear at a certain point because it helps us improve, right? You have fear to be in a social public place that affects you so much, like you can't even, like, you're shaking, like you can't even perform well. But imagine a person that that's on stage, you know what I'm saying? You're on stage. Imagine what those people have to go through. Like they gotta let go of that fear of being like whatever it is in their head that we might think fear us, for them to go. How does it even affect our thinking? Fear like makes us think certain stuff. For example, like overthinking, right? We could feel overthinking like, oh, I'm scared. I'm just because I have fear of, let's say, people, right? Being social. I might be fearing people that I don't even know. Not every person I see I fear, right? And that affects us because I'm missing opportunities of meeting great people. And we don't want that, right? We gotta change that for ourselves. And in order to do that is we gotta deeply understand what triggers us to those fears. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that for example, like someone threat like now I wanna say something clear before I even say anything. You're gonna be like, yeah, what if somebody threatens your life? That is another example. Imagine somebody threatens your life. Fear has always been a manipulation that people has been taught for like many years. They use it. Like bad guys use it, you know what I'm saying? People use fear. Fear is like I said, like is a state of environment that makes you react. Now, when you don't control it, you can get manipulated. Find yourself in a situation where you got a gun pointed in your head. Now, I'm sorry to be that direct, but we always gotta think about the worst situation. Like for that was one of my fears. You know, I always thought I was gonna get like killed by somebody, right? Because I always grew up in a hostile environment. I've had into many situations where, like, you know, we live in NYC, the streets is crazy. I found myself in many occasions where before, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a little wuss. Like certain equations, I'll be like, yo, I don't even know why this happens to me. But then later on, I started understanding that not just for myself, but for other people. If you take it calmly, you'll approach the situation different. When you're in fear, it affects the way you think. Like you you ever seen a deer when like a car is about to hit them and they just like they just like deers in the headlight? That's because they're feared. Like they don't have the time to react. That's us. We don't got time to react to anything. Depending on how you react to the fear is how the outcome will be. You might get stuck if you get really into fear. You might I don't know, you could pass out if you're in fear. Like that's crazy. Like that's how big you could get impacted. But as long as you know how to control your fears, you'll always find yourself being able to like calm yourself down in fear occasions, right? It is hard, you know, because we can't just change one day to another. But I'm just here to tell you how you can help yourself. Now, one way you can help yourself to not be fear, which I don't think I even get to finish, but you really got to sit down and put yourself in the worst case scenario that you always hated. Like, you really got to sit down, go through that fear. Like, you got to sit down and really go through that fear. Think about it. Like, feel it all the way. Embrace it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, right, my biggest fear was, like, being me. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared to be me. I was scared to do what I was supposed to do because I always felt like someone would tell me no. And I started doing it, and it helped me become more confident. I started getting better opportunities, and I started taking chances that I didn't even think I could get. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we gotta let fear after a certain point. Now, the way it helped me, I didn't let go of fear because I'm not, like I said, don't be a macho man, right? I'm not saying I'm about to like take down three, like I'm not saying that. Let's say I'm being surrounded by like four dudes, they about to jump me, I'm about to become macho man, fight them or whatever. But I'm saying when you calm down, situations change than when you're feared. Because if I was in that situation and I'm scared, they're gonna see that, they're gonna take advantage. Psychologically, they'll see that they could take advantage. But when you stay calm, you'll always have like something to think about, something creative. You know what I'm saying? That will also question them. because what they want to do is to manipulate you to have fear, right? So once you leave that fear, they're gonna question themselves like, why are you not scared? Fear is just an illusion. Like, it is implanted into you. The unnecessary fear, it is implanted to you. Yes, we know what another human could do. Yes, we know it's dangerous. But who said that you had to be scared of it in order to not allow yourself to react to it the right way, the positive way? You know what I'm saying? Now, next time you're scared of something, sit down, write it down, or think about it deeply. Like, what is it that makes you scared? Embrace it. How can you become better? Do the things that don't make you feel comfortable. Get out your comfort zone. It's okay. I promise you, you're gonna learn through time. You got this. You know what I'm saying? Fear, what are you scared of? Let's not talk about all that violence, whatever, right? Because you shouldn't even be scared. The only person that touches you is you. And you will allow yourself to be in those situations, right? As long as you're focusing in on yourself, taking care of what you got to do, there's nothing to fear. God will take care of the rest. And I'm not here to talk about any religion specifically, but God is God. Feel me? And you know what I'm saying? It might not be now, it might be never, but everything got its consequence. God does not allow to touch the weak. I mean his children, my bad. The weak cannot touch the God's children. And I'm not saying you're weak as in like, oh, you're a bad person, but I'm saying like the people that are trying to hurt. I call the people that are trying to hurt the weak, because they got so much going on, they gotta allow themselves to do to others. As soon as you leave that fear, everything will come so much clearer to you, and you will have so much clarity to even approach certain situations. You're not even gonna feel the same no more. Like, there's really no reason to fear. Like, you should always not be scared to go what you want to the goal you want to do. Don't be scared to talk to people. Don't be scared to talk. Don't be scared to be yourself. Don't be scared to go take that chance. Now, for the boys and girls out there, a little advice. Think about it when you're trying to go up to that girl or that boy, right? What is the fear? What is the number one fear, that the reason that some people don't go up to people? Oh, he's gonna reject me. He don't want to talk to me. He's gonna dub me. That's fear right there. Fear of what? Being rejected. So you're not taking a chance because you fear being rejected. But what if you didn't feel rejected? You'll still go take the chance. And not saying go, remember, be respectful. That's a whole different story. But it'll change the outcome, because now you'll come with your full potential and your full courageous self, your full confidence. Yeah, if you get rejected at the end of the day, you knew that you tried. You know what I'm saying? But to not add negativity, what if you did? What if she liked you? You just didn't want to talk. What if he liked you? He didn't even want to talk. You didn't even want to talk, right? That's the point of fear. It makes you lose certain opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Do not be scared. Do not be scared to show your face. That's how the top richest people began. They trained from the bottom. A lot of people look down on rich people. Rich people that put in work, that went through stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to be rich? You got to let go of certain fears. How are you going to become the best for yourself if you are scared to show it? When I train to let go of fear, I try to do workout in front of the middle of the street. The middle of the street. Why? Because here in New York, a lot of people like to say stuff when they see stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right off the bat, it's so normalized to like, it's not normalized to do what you want, that a lot of people like, they do other stuff that when they see you actually striving, they think, what the fuck? Not saying everybody, but I'm just saying, because there are people who like look at you like, what the fuck? Like, for example, when I first started working out outside, people would look at me like, but then after a while I started working out, I didn't even care what they thought. That people just looked at me and some people even join. You know what I'm saying? That's how it changes, because now you're changing your environment. You change you out of fear. I mean, like without fear, and now people want to see that you don't have fear, so now they're doing it too. You know what I'm saying? That's how impact. Nowadays they talk about an AI that is gonna be able to help each other program. This is bro. That's supposed to be us, bro. We're supposed to be teaching each other, like programming each other. Like we're like literally like natural computers. Like we have a brain, all of that. We're supposed to help each other. How we want to have robots if we can't even help ourselves, bro? Tell me. Just let go of the fear, man. Stop being scared, bro. Te digo, stop being scared. You got this. Do what you need to do. But yeah, guys, that was a quick video. You know, I don't want to take too much time because I don't even like my videos that long. But other than that, I appreciate that you guys watch my videos, and I hope I'm helping you guys. I just want the best for you guys. I like to do other stuff too, but I love doing these videos because I just love doing the videos, and I want to help you guys. Someone needs to spill the beans, and you know, the code is to always keep helping each other, because at the end of it, we're one. And you know, I just want to see you guys striving. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take what you need. If you don't agree with some stuff, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we're trying to strive to greatness. Keep following your dreams, and I hope you guys have like a good winter. I think I have a third video that's coming up, because it's 3 parts. It's Negative Minds, part 1 ego, part 2, which is this one, which was fear, and there's a third part that there's a third part that I gotta talk about. I gotta talk about a third part. Anyways, thank you. I gotta work on my freaking speech, yo. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, for real, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time in another video, and have a great rainy day today. Peace.